Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a video that I've been holding on to for a little bit. Well, it's not the actual video that I've been holding on to, it's this palette. The Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar is what I've been holding on to for a little while. I've had it for about, I want to say 3 weeks. I could be completely wrong, it could be 2, but I've had it for a while now, and I was thinking of something that I wanted to create with this palette. And basically I wanted to do something that was going to be fun and sparkly and just all together gorgeous. And with this palette, I didn't use, I used one matte shade, and it was the Cocoa Truffle shade, but other than that, everything on the eye is shimmery, sparkly, glittery, in love. I am in love. I love this look. I feel like it'll be something that you could wear for like New Year's. Like that would be so bomb, because it's just bright and fun. And yeah, I had a lot of fun creating this look, and if you guys like this look and want to see how I got it together, then just continue to watch, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm really excited about this palette. So pretty. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar palette, and I'm going to pick up the color Cocoa Truffle, and I'm going to use this as my transition color on an e.l.f. fluffy brush. Basically, I'm just putting this into what I call my crease and down on the outer V, and blending it out in circular motions and windshield wiper motions. I want it to be something that's soft, and I don't want it to be too heavy, because I don't want to go with a smoky eye for this look. I think what they call it is a reversed smoky eye, because there's going to be nothing but glimmer and shimmer and just sparkly goodness on the eye, basically. So that's what I'm going with, and I'm just using this so that way when I do place the other shades, they have something to help them be more gradient. Now I'm going to go back into that palette, and I'm going to pick up this beautiful pink color, and it's called New Money. Yes, child. And basically what I'm going to do is tap this onto the eye, of course, using my finger. I like the way that this applies when you use your fingers. Not that that applies badly with like your brushes or anything like that, but I just like the way that it applies on the eye, on the skin with my actual fingers. I didn't set the eye or anything like that. Basically, it's just concealer right on top, and then I'm just placing this right on top of that concealer using patting motions, and just to tap it out and make the shimmer go where I actually want it to go. I feel like I have better control when I use my fingers instead of my brushes. So that's the reason why you see me using my fingers, is this technique. Next, I'm going to go into the color right next to it, and it's called Famous. It is a beautiful gold shadow, and I'm taking just the tiniest bit of that on the same finger that I used to apply New Money, and just patting that onto the outer V of the eye. Basically, just blending the two together. I'm using patting motions and swiping motions at the same time, so this way I can go ahead and blend that out. I'm also going to bring that in towards the inner tear duct and just give that a more gradient feel using my finger again. Basically, this whole eye, I use my finger when applying these shadows. Is so creamy, so pretty. They blend it out so well. When the two combined, it actually reminded me of a color from the ColourPop collection with I Love Sarai. I forget the name of it, but it was so pretty. But yeah, that's basically the eye. Isn't that gorgeous? Now onto the face, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Filter Primer. I couldn't think of the name of it. I like this because, as you can see, I have texture on the skin, and it helps to fill in those pores. Now back to an oldie but a goodie is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I can't tell y'all how much I miss this foundation. Like, when I picked it back up, I was like, this, why did I ever put it down? Why? I went through this whole foundation thing where I was basically going through every single foundation you could think of. Born This Way, the MAC, Hourglass, Anastasia, Becca, just all these different foundations. And then when I picked this one up and I used it again, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I actually put this foundation down. This is a really, really good full coverage drugstore foundation, and it's so inexpensive. Like, you can't beat this with a stick. It's my all-time favorite. Now, to conceal, I'm going to be using two concealers. The first concealer I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I like this one because, again, like I was telling y'all once before, I have this dryness underneath my eyes. I don't know where it came from. Basically, it makes it look very, very crepey, and I don't like that. So to prevent that, I want to put something that's going to be a little bit more moisturizing. I did hear people talk about how this burned their eyes. I guess I just don't have sensitive eyes, and it didn't do that to me. But basically, I'm going to be using this to go ahead and highlight underneath the eye just to give it a little bit more moisture. And then I'm going to use another concealer on top of this one as well. And then, because I'm extra, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I believe this is in the color medium, just to give a little bit more brightness for that highlighted effect on the high points of the face where I want it to be more highlighted. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out using a damp beauty blender. And basically what I do is I tap first just to go ahead and blend everything out with the clean part, the pointy part, and then I go around the edges using the side, the more flat side that I used for the foundation. I feel that this helps to even out everything and there's no harsh lines. And then also when you take your time and just blend it out, it just comes out more beautifully. And oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but when I was contouring my nose, it's the reverse contour. So I'm doing the light portion on the bridge and tip of my nose, and then I'm just going to leave the sides of my nose, a portion of the side of my nose, with my bare skin, just the foundation underneath it, because I feel like that gives more of a natural effect. Then to set the under eye, because I wanted it to be bright, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And basically, I'm not baking. All I'm doing is I'm pressing this into the skin. Pressing it into the skin, because I don't need my eye to be more dry than what it is, and I want that concealer to stay in place and not to crease up and all that good jazz. So basically I'm just pressing it into the skin, and there's no such thing as baking here on my face underneath my eyes. And I'll do the rest of the face as well. So just to set the rest of the face, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I've talked about this powder several times. It's my all-time favorite. I can't say anything more great about it, so I'll just go ahead and speed up this section. Then to go ahead and bronze the skin, because we all know that this palette, love it to pieces, but it's not a contour palette for me. The shades are just a little bit too warm for my liking for it to be a contour palette. But I went back inside the BH Cosmetics Pro Contour Palette. It's such a good palette. It has, what, 12 shadows? 12 shades, I believe. And it's very, very inexpensive. BH Cosmetics is thebomb.com. If you don't have any, you should go get some. Just saying, just saying. Now for the highlight, I'm going to go in using the NARS Orgasm Blush. But I love this because it's like a two-tone gold pinky color. So that's the reason why I'm using it as my highlight. I feel that this whole look went just gold and pinks, and I enjoy it. I hope you all enjoy it because it is so pretty. And for my skin tone, this blush is like the perfect highlight for my skin tone. I absolutely love it, but to each his own. Now for the blush, I still have no clue how to pronounce the name of this blush, but I got this blush from my sister-in-law. It's so pretty. The name will be in the description bar below. It's just a really pretty pink color. And again, I'm just going with the pinks and the gold. So yeah, it works. Yeah, I know that I have texture on my skin, but I don't care. I was being a little bit extra and added just a little bit of that Orgasm blush to the apples of my cheeks, and I thought it was too cute. Don't judge me. It was so pretty. Now I'm going to go back into that Too Faced palette. I'm going to pick up that color Famous, and I'm going to drag that underneath the bottom lash line just to tie the whole look together. This is the only shadow that I'm going to be using on the whole entire lash line, but this gold is so gorgeous. I felt like it got it. Like it got it. So I picked up this Wet n Wild eyeliner in the color gold and just basically used that to line the bottom waterline. Again, just to help tie the whole look together. And I thought it turned out really pretty. Now I'm moving on to the lips, and I know I suck at this game because I'm always either out of frame, too low, or something. I know. Don't judge me. I'm working on it. I picked up the NYX Mauve lip liner. It's such a pretty liner. And basically, I just filled in the entire lip. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to be using the Milani. It's number 26 Nude Creme. It's such a very pretty, pinky, mauve color. Like, love it. Love it for my skin tone. It's like the perfect nude. And then for the last part of this gorgeous lip combination, I'm using Buxom's lip gloss in the color Dolly. It's another really pretty mauve color. Basically, it just ties this whole look together because I wanted something that was going to be glossy. And then for the bottom lashes, basically just use some of this good old Bare Minerals lash dimension. It's gorgeous. Love the wand. And then I applied these Kiss lashes. I got these from a very sweet woman that I love, Mama Ernestine. I want to say that they were part of the Halloween collection, but these babies are so cute. I was going through it. I'm going to speed through this because, again, y'all know it takes me forever to apply my lashes. And then, of course, for mascara, it's going to be the Maybelline Big Shot and Bad as Black. It's gorgeous. And then I just decided to put a little bit of Orgasm in the inner tear duct. But other than that, this basically completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I did. And it's been forever and a day since I filmed. And can't wait to see y'all in my next video. So bye!